Good morning and welcome to our organic garden, and of course to Soyuz, British Columbia, Canada, in the fantastic Okanagan Valley. As you can see, the sun is shining, the weather is very nice, and we are in our front organic garden. Everything is waking up from hibernation, getting green, blooming, and it is beautiful. We have here many decorative shrubs, some fruit trees. This is a pear, and we are using some of this space also for planting tomatoes if we have some extra that we don't have space in the back garden, and we plant them here, and you can see the lilacs are blooming and they're absolutely gorgeous. We have purple lilacs and we have the white ones. Yes, and decorative shrubs and some cherries. Look at the cherries. They're getting bigger. Pretty soon we'll enjoy some fresh organic cherries. By the way, we even here in the front garden, we never ever used any chemicals, fertilizer or pesticides. Even the shrubs and the trees are organic here. So we've been here for more than 20 years in this property, and everything is like nature intended, clean of chemicals. So today we are going to plant some vegetables, tomatoes, cucumbers, also peppers, eggplants, and zucchini. And some of them, it's still early in the spring. Today is 2nd of May 2024. The temperature outside is approximately 15 degrees. Very nice and comfortable for work outside. So we'll see how much work we can accomplish today, and I'll show you how we'll start working, and after that I'll show you the end result of our work. Let's go back to the vegetable garden. As you can see, the temperature is exactly 16 degrees Celsius. Very nice, and slightly windy, but it's a very light breeze, very pleasant. And here it is, our vegetable garden. We did some work yesterday preparing the vegetable beds in the garden, so to be ready for today's planting. And here is our apricot tree, and the apricots also are growing, getting bigger, the size of olives, and very nice, very nice. And here is the vegetable garden. We did some preparation work, and these are the plants that we are going to plant today. We are trying, we'll try actually, if we have enough time to plant all of them. We'll see. We'll see. And also these are the vegetable beds. And I don't know if you can see, they're just like you know, with raised sides. They look like a stadium in the middle where the play field is. It's lower, and around it, it's for the where the benches are for the spectators. It's raised like small dikes, so it is easier this way because sometimes when you have to water them a little bit more than with the sprinklers, then the water stays inside the vegetable bed. It helps a lot. Helps a lot. So, and we use just simple tools, the rake and the hoe, to prepare this. And as you can see, everything is growing very well in the garden. Sorrel, also chicory, all the leafy vegetables are doing very well, and we are actually enjoying them now for our salads. Yes, and see, the grapevines are waking up from hibernation, and if you remember, last time we planted kale. It's doing very well, not as good as I expected because the nights were very cool here, but they survived, and we are doing good now. We are doing very well. And of course the garlic is growing very well as well. And the other apricot tree also is doing well. We have apricots here, and it's nice when you can pick some organic fruits and vegetables from your garden. Okay, and here it is. Here they are. Actually, the vegetable beds. Probably you can see them from here much better. And we'll plant tomatoes here, those beds here. And I bought several plants of early tomatoes. They're there. They should be ready in 50 to 60 days. So they say. I don't know. We'll see. Usually every year it's just about that time, 60 days, 65 days, and they're ready to be picked, the tomatoes. And these are our own. We planted from seeds, and we have the seedlings now. They're not that impressive, but we don't use chemicals, as I said. But once you plant them and they adjust to the outside temperatures and climate, and when the weather gets hotter, warmer, they'll start to grow really fast. And those are the peppers. Those are chili peppers, ring of fire they call them. They're ready to bloom actually, and I bought them as well. We don't make our seedlings for peppers, so especially for large peppers, well, sweet peppers, we don't even plant those. Rarely, once in a while we plant, but not every year. We prefer the hot ones, and these are producing like crazy. So we have lots of chili peppers, and I'll plant them right here. We have about 30 plants. It's a vegetable bed here, and that's about it. And now we'll get ready to plant, and I'll show you how I plant the first several plants. And now we are starting to plant our tomatoes. First of all, we have to make a small hole here where you put the seedling of the tomatoes. Doesn't have to be, you need one of these small shovels. Doesn't have to be very deep, depends how big the tomatoes are. Some specialists are recommending the tomatoes to be planted horizontally, just like this, and after that bend them a little bit so they can grow. They said that because the tomatoes, they love the hot weather, it's better if the stem and the roots are very warm, and the sun shines. It will be better for them. I don't agree with them, especially here for the Okanagan Valley, where the temperature in the summer, usually it's between 35 and 40 degrees, especially in July and August, and it's very hot. So if you plant them like this and they don't get enough water, they'll die. And that's why here it's even better to plant them a little bit deeper, because the soil gets really hot, and even if you start to walk in the afternoon without wearing any shoes or bare feet, it's very hard even to step on the soil outside or pavement. It's getting really hot. So and the other thing is, you plant them pretty close to each other, not like they recommend 30-40 centimeters, because it's better here for this climate where it's very hot. To plant the tomatoes pretty close to each other. In this way they can provide shade for each other. Otherwise, the strong sun usually kills them in the middle of August if they are too far away from each other. Well, this is for a small garden. I don't know, the commercial operations, they use all kind of watering techniques and things like that, but for a small organic garden, that's what we do, been doing for the last 20 plus years, and it works pretty nice. So let's continue here. Yes, we made the hole, and it's too deep, so I can put some soil back in, and then you cover and just compact the soil around the plant. And the other trick here, you have to also make a small dike like around the a small fence from soil around the plant. So when you start initially to water the plant, the water will stay around the native plant. This helps a lot, otherwise the water spills around and doesn't do any good. But this way the water stays around the plant. So this is for now the first plant is planted, and I will continue with the other ones, and at the end I'll show you the end result. Hello again, and finally we are done with the first spring planting, and you can see we planted quite a few tomatoes here, and as I told you, we would like them to be closer to each other to provide some shade to each other, because the temperatures here in the summer are pretty high, and the sun is pretty strong, and if you don't plant them close to each other, then they'll burn kind of in the middle of August. Anyways, we are kind of a little bit tired, but happy that we did a good job. The kids are walking on the street and yelling, but that's okay. This is the peppers, the hot ones. You can see these are ring of fire hot peppers, and also we planted, as I said, tomatoes here and water them. It's very important to water them right away, just to get the air out around, if there is some air around the root system. You have to water right away. And also we planted some eggplants right here, eggplants, and some zucchini, and of course cucumbers, many cucumbers here, and along the fence, because they like to climb, and each and every year the fence here, the garden fence, is loaded with different kind of cucumbers. You can plant anything you like. There are so many kinds of cucumbers nowadays. Probably you have favorites, and you can plant them. Also, we have the garlic I show you, and here is the dill that's popping up, just appeared, and that's about it for today. And what can I say? It's always better if you have a piece of land in your backyard or anywhere to plant something, and you can eat exactly clean food with no pesticides, no chemicals, and this will help you in your life. You know, if you don't eat clean food, then you have to buy medications later on in your life, or earlier, whatever. Hopefully not, but you know, if you load your body with chemicals, then you have to pay for it with your health. So even as you can see, this small piece of land, it provides for us at least half of the year, even more, at least 8 months here, clean and nice food, and the rest of the 4 months of the year we buy mostly organic. So, and of course we can some of these vegetables, so, or freeze them, and we enjoy even in the winter. So that's probably all for today, and I would like to thank you for watching, and please visit our channel again. In a week or two I'll show you the progress here. We have to plant quite a few more tomatoes and cucumbers more, and all kind of other stuff. You see, the garden is more than half empty, so this will be planted, and you will see how those tomatoes are growing and everything. Actually, I'll show you the progress we are making here. Again, thank you for watching, and if you like our videos, please like it and subscribe to our channel, and we'll discuss more and more things as the time goes by. And thank you again for watching, and have a nice and pleasant day.